Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have a lot of plants and I've had them in the background of a few of my videos where I've received comments about my plants. I assume there's other plant lovers out there looking at my videos. So I wanted to create a video today specifically about one of my plants and some maintenance that I'm going to do to it. This is the plant that needs maintenance. This is a Philodendron Gloriosum, and it's a beautiful heart-shaped velvet leaf plant. Very sought after and desirable. I wouldn't say it's rare at all, but it has grown right out of its pot, as these do. And so what I need to do is cut it. I'm going to propagate the cuttings and either give them away to friends or keep them for myself. This plant needs cut and propagated, so I thought I'd bring you along. So to get started, I gathered a few supplies. I have this big thing of super moss that I bought off of Amazon. That's for me to put the propagations in when we're done. I have some rubbing alcohol here. I got this to sanitize the nippers. I've already sanitized them. It's a good idea to sanitize your nippers before you cut on your plants to make sure you're not introducing any disease or issues. And then I have a beautiful plant. Here she is. I really love this plant. I've had this plant for a few years. But you can see that she is crawling out of the pot, and that's what these plants do. They crawl along the surface of the pot, and that's how they grow. You can see I have a new leaf coming out right here, and these are all the old leaves this plant has had for quite some time. So my goal here is to take the plant out of the pot, check out the roots, and then see how many cuttings I can get off of this plant. To start, I'm gonna take off this Velcro. Put that aside. I'm gonna just pull it out of the pot. The soil's really dry, so it should come out fairly easily. There we go. I wish I had, here, let me grab another pot to put the soil in. I want to see what the roots look like. So the roots are pretty good size. You can see they were going around the bottom of the pot. It's been in that pot for, I don't know, maybe a year, maybe a little bit more. Roots. I don't necessarily want to hurt the roots. I want to make cuts at as many places as I possibly can to get to get as many roots on each cutting as I possibly can. So I'm just going to tease apart the roots here. That's pretty good. That's what it looks like. Let's see, just lay it down. It's pretty good. It looks like this was the original node that this grew off of. And looks like I could do one cut at the bottom. That would give me this leaf. There's another cut here I can make for that leaf. This leaf is kind of growing on the bottom of the plant. So So I think what I might do is cut these two together, but I'm a little concerned because everything here in the front of the plant doesn't have roots because it was growing out of the pot. So that's kind of a bummer. Looks like most of the roots, oh, that just snapped off. Most of the roots are coming out of this down here. Oh, that's not true. There's roots over here. Hold on, I lied. Okay, so I could cut that and have those roots, and I could cut that and have those roots, and then I could cut right there. Let me inspect it a little bit. I've been sitting here quite a while trying to figure out how I want to cut it. I think I've come to a conclusion. So I'm going to grab my nippers and I'm going to make my first cut there. That's my first cut. Lots of roots and a lot of this node. Good cutting. This leaf, it ripped when it came out of its, that's how it kind of came out of its casing. Put that aside. Put this over here. That's the node. Okay, so then the next cut I'm gonna make right here. So that'll give this node and this growth point to this leaf, which is a beautiful leaf. Clean cut. All right, so I have this leaf with all these roots. Now this is the tricky part because this leaf is under everything else. It has roots. It's 4 leaves. I might just repot this on its own. It will grow out of these growth points right here. It'll grow more roots, but I don't want to cut that whole top cut yet because this leaf hasn't emerged and it won't give it energy to grow. I might be able to cut under that leaf. So there's a root bud right there, and if I cut here, but I'm worried I'm going to damage the node. And what I could also do is just cut it back here, and then this leaf would be on its own. It's kind of a funky growth pattern though, but it would have roots, and then I'd have to root out these 2 leaves with the 3rd leaf. No, I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm just gonna keep this as 4 leaves with this funky one growing underneath it. It's just too beautiful. I don't want to hurt it. So let's propagate them. So I have some red solo cups that I'm going to put my propagations in. I have this grow bin that I'm going to put the moss in. Okay, so this probably continue to expand, but it's okay that's a little bit moist right now. Just gonna put some in the cup. Take some out of the cup. Actually, you're really not supposed to bury these super deep. I'm gonna put the roots in, but this little node should really be kind of more on the surface, like what it was before. So it might not stay up though, because of structure. So I'm just going to put a little bit around the node just to give it that support. That's one. And there's the second one. This is the leaf that has a little bit of tearing. Not bad. And then this one, I think I'm gonna put this back in the pot. Like this. Maybe over a little bit more. Like that. Let me bring this back. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to get some bamboo or something to help hold the plant up. Well, that was definitely messier than what I thought it would be, but yeah, I think once I get a stick in here to help hold the plant up, this will be a nice little addition. And I'm glad that I'm able to get the 2 cuttings off of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, it's been several days later, and I just wanted to show you what the plant looks like today. I ended up putting it in this big pot because it wasn't fitting in that little white pot. But you can see all the leaves are doing really well. This one's a little folded. This leaf hasn't unfurled yet. Hopefully everything's in focus. There we go. And then I'll show you the other. I'll show you the other 2. So this is one. This is what that leaf looks like. It's a beautiful cutting. And this is the other one. This leaf ripped when it was unfurling, but it doesn't hurt the plant at all to have a ripped leaf. And then this is what the top of the plant looks like. So the node is sitting right there on top of the moss. Here's the other one. Here's the leaf. Again, thank you for coming along with me today. I know this is a different video than what I normally do. Leave me a comment down below if you're a plant lover and what kind of plants you typically work with in your collection. Bye!